Hello guys and gals, and welcome to another episode of Dank Web Browsing, 23 to be exact. It has been a good while into the series. It's it's a pillar of Some Ordinary Gamers to this point, and it's something that I enjoy to do. I enjoy doing every sort of weekend, chilling when the lights are all out and the neighborhood is all asleep, for the most part, usually sometimes do it in the morning, and I look around the web that we cannot normally access using our web browsers, and if we could, we shouldn't, and which is why we have specialized software such as Tor and ITP. Now, what are we going to look for this time? I'm kind of going to aim for a little more of the darker side of the internet, a little more of the interesting side. I know I looked at a lot of dark web stores. Generally we stuck to a couple topics such as Mouse, ghosts, and all that kind of crap. And while I still would like to retain that topic because of a personal interest, I also want to look at things that are a little more obscure, that are a little off the beaten path, so to say. Just to, keep what the series is really about and trying to find the really weird parts of the internet, specifically the dark web as well. That being said, we'll be finding another St. Shay Street, well, I've totally forgotten that name, from the second Deep Web episode, the first actual couple websites, a totally weird one. What are we going to find this time? I don't know, but you will know right after this cut. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, this is TimeCube 4CE. Now, this was actually a link from the Deep Web to the clear web side of it. Do I know if it's indexed or not? I don't know if it is. You can probably Google it and stuff, which means it is. So it'd probably be part of the clear web. But initially, I found this off of a link, an onion link, and it sort of routed to this. So this is TimeCube 4CE. Now it's basically a long web page, and it's got some pretty interesting stuff written on it. So we're gonna read through it. In 1884, Meridian Time personnel met in Washington to change Earth time. First word said was that only one day could be used on Earth, to not change the one-day Bible. So they applied the one day and ignored the other 3 days. The Bible time was wrong then, and it proved wrong today. This is a major lie. Has so much evil feed from its wrong. No man on Earth has no belly button. It proves every believer on Earth a liar. I don't know if this is written right. Children will be blessed for killing of holy shit, who ignore 4 simultaneous days, same Earth rotation, practicing evil oneness upon Earth of quadrants. Evil adult crime versus youth. I think this guy's kind of lost it, man. Let me sort of skip out to this. What is this? Bible, world is. First of all, let me state this too. Little disclaimer, none of this content is representative of what I or Some Ordinary Gamers or whatever it is, man, or anybody that I'm related to, dude. It's fucking... Sometimes you really get off the beaten path. So belly button logic works. Alright, let's go a little more down. So it says, Earth has 4 days and same 24 hours. One day God was wrong. Einstein was onist brain. Try my belly button logic. No God knows about 4 days. It is evil to ignore 4 days. Does your teacher know? I'm pretty sure if I went to my teacher or my professors or anybody and said, there's actually 4 days in a 24-hour period, they probably fucking think I'm messed up in the head, dude. Alright, so you were oneness retard on the Earth opposites all your life. Love of God, what the fuck, man? Support TimeCube or be cursed? Dude, that's kind of hypocritical, you just say, and whatever, man. So, okay, let's see why TimeCube is. So this is the TimeCube ideology, 4 days in 1 day. Earth has 4 corners. We're actually a fucking, we're not flat. Simultaneous 4-day TimeCube. Within single rotation, 4 corner days prove 1 day. One God is taught evil. Ignorance of TimeCube 4, simple math is retardation, and evil education damnation. Cubeless Americans deserve and shall be... Holy fuck, dude. There's more than Americans living on our Earth, bro. Don't be so ethnocentric. Alright, so the only official site for Gene Ray TimeCube. Need help? Oh yeah, donate to TimeCube. Gene Ray at PayPal. Oh yeah, just like we should donate to the Brotherhood of Satan, right? Because they're not going to take your money and get the fuck out. So he is a knower. Alright. Could you imagine that on the job title? I'm a knower. Alright. Of 4 corner simultaneous 24-hour days that occur within a single 4-corner rotation of Earth. God guys for queer scam and slay his 4-day cube brain as onist vilified. Dude, what are you fucking writing, bro? Alright? Americans Shots motherfucking fired. Alright, what the hell? Holy fuck, dude, this guy's crazy. Mama hole and Papa pole, pulsating opposite sex. I think this guy's lost his fucking mind, dude. I'm pretty sure he's lost his mind. Until you can tear and burn, oh my god. Wait, what is this? Are composed of +0 minus antipodes and equal to nothing if added as a one or entity. All creation... Okay, what is this? Alright. If you would acknowledge simple existing math proof. Alright, I am a math major, so let's see this. That 4 harmonic corner days rotate simultaneously around squared equator and cubed Earth. Proving 4 days, not one day, one self, one earth, or one god that exists only as anti-side. This page you see cannot exist without its anti-side existence. It's +0 minus antipodes at +0 minus is 1 equals nothing. Seek awesome lectures. What? What the fuck, dude? What are you going on about, man? You're hurting my brain. Alright, let's go down all the way and see some crazy shit. So apparently he writes, snot brains will know hell for ignoring Time Cube. I do not promote or suggest anyone killing you, but you are unfit. Holy shit! Dude, this guy's fucking crazy, man. He's like the ISIS of fucking Time Cube. God damn, man. What a fucking asshole. Here we go. Cubic time, cubes, Earth, life, and truth. What? What the fuck is going... Earth has 4 days simultaneously each rotation. You erroneously measure time from one corner. Yeah, because we go from start to... This hurts my fucking brain, dude. This really hurts my brain. Earth has 1 day even if it stood still, and 4 days in one rotation. $1,000 to anyone who can disprove the harmonic cube. Gene Ray, you're fucking full of shit. Well, look at... Wow, dude, are you looking at his fucking, ego? Dr. Gene Ray is the greatest philosopher and is the, alright, greatest mathematician. Alright, you think you know the best mathematician? Bitch, you think you're good at math? Fuck you, motherfucker. You ain't good as Gene Ray. Gene Ray could kick your ass at math. Alright? Fuck you. You think you're a good philosopher? Eat a dick. Gene Ray is the best fucking philosopher out there. Alright? Did you know Gene Ray? Is this fucking Gene Ray? Do you know Gene Ray cosplayed as Mr. Clean with a hat on? Do you see that shit? Okay? Do you guys know that? Alright, do you know Wikipedia apparently claims that Time Cube is a non-science? Do you know that they're full of shit? Fuck Wikipedia. Alright? Fuck the laws of nature. Because you know what? Time Cube, motherfucker. What the hell is this talking about? A moon landing? Oh my god. Alright, okay. Oh my god. Just look at this for a second. I think this is a parody. I'm getting trolled. NASA's moon landing was far less of an achievement than Time Cube discovery. For you fucking brain-dead simpletons, have cubed the Earth. Okay, what have you done with your life? Fuck all is what you've done. Dog brain students, fuck people who try to learn. If you try to question me, you're just stupid. And you don't deserve life. Okay, fuck you. What is wrong with this? Opposite sex... Okay, dude, you're fucking throwing a million things at the pot. You're just rambling at this point. You are just fucking... I don't know what this guy's against. I don't know what's going on. This Time Cube shit, it's fucking weird. Oh, wow. Apparently a lot of people have seen this. 274 million Time Cube hits? And be seen counter died. I don't know, man. I do not know. And it looks like the weirdest... Oh, man, he's got more? Why not the Time Cube? The only reason is educated stupidity. Oh, yes, because a differing fucking opinion is just so wrong. Are you Jewish? Public warning. Pedantic mind control. Oh, my God. This... Okay, we're going to the next fucking... Next website. This hurts my brain. This really does. I'm pretty sure this video is... Oh, I don't even know what to say, man. Okay. I really would... So, before we continue on talking about this website, I would like to say that this is by no means represents any of my fucking thought processes, but this is Divine Interventions. Now, you might be noticing there is a blur strip. There's a big reason for a blur strip. Because apparently, this, ladies and gentlemen, is a site where you can buy religious sex toys. Okay? So I'm going to go down the names. These are dildos. Okay? The first one is Jackhammer Jesus. Jesus was a carpenter. As this site says, Jesus was a carpenter. Now he's the power tool. He is the baddest and the best in all of Nazareth. So Jackhammer Jesus has just one safety rule. Feel first, feel feet for... Oh my god. Then they got Buddha's Delight. Generally endowed with enough to pleasure even the most enlightened. Now that nirvana is within reach, grasp it wisely, firmly, and with intent. Rub his belly, rub it again, meditatively. Then they have... Oh god, baby... Oh my lord. Okay, they got the Devil. Too many Twinkies, made a pact you regret sober, turn the tables and get the irresistible Devil Dildo. Kegelize the Prince of Darkness into submission, put him where the sun don't shine, till he accedes that you're the master of the universe. This boy is so sturdy, oh wow, he has different colors, so you can get it in black or orange. Never have the gates of hell looked so inviting. Then they have the Virgin Mary, then they have the Bible Thumper, which is just a... How the fuck is that? Dude, that's going to rip your asshole apart. And by the way, these are like $50, $60, $27 and shit. They have the Diving Nun. They have Shiva. And then, last but not least, they actually have Grim Reaper. Try out our addictive friend, whom we call the Little Death. In the spirit of... Oh my lord, dude. Oh my god, dude. I am going to hell for fuck, man, dude. All right, listen. This is the religious toys. This is okay, now this definitely has to be censored. This is apparently the Celtic, the Stallion, the Colt, and God's Immaculate Rod. Now, I love how they have the Diablo font on this. Thy rod and thy staff shall comfort me. Find out what... Oh my god, this is so fucked up, man. What? Holy shit. So what is this about? Can I at least show you guys? Okay, here we go. I can show you guys this. So about us, the loneliness of the long-distance runner manifests itself in daydreams of religious obscenity. But then the dreams became a focused reality. I was sitting on the loo, staring at my Jesus nightlight, when the gears started churning, the bowels started burning, and the rest, as we say, is history. We're a small, earnest group of artisans who are proud to bring you high-quality silicone dildos, handcrafted and hand-colored in small batches by cats. What? Then cured in a microwave that was really meant for heating lunch. That's why each of these dildos is unique and varies in their coloring. Contrary to rumors, we do not put a little bit of ourselves in each of these babies. They're 100% silicone, and they are made to make you cum. I'm surprised they used the wrong spelling of cum in that instance. Divine Interventions is brought to you by Divine Productions Incorporated. Then they have a guest book. What do you think of our dildos? Share your opinion with us. Send us a picture of our blessed dildos in a favorite place, a foreign locale, with you or by itself. Alright, let me look down over here. Oh my god, great. Now I have to fucking censor this side too, dude. Holy shit, this is fucking weird. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. This is like the most, this is like the hell comments that you don't want to fucking go down here. So they're in the news. The baby, what? You know, dude, I don't know, but like if a random YouTube video is qualified as being in the news. Product care, oh boy. At all times, keep it lovingly. That means keep it away from your pets. We have had customers who toss a dildo into their dishwasher along with their pots and pans and think this works just dandy. We suggest that you sterilize it in boiling water for 3 minutes. You may also wash it with antibacterial soaps. Okay, privacy policy. Yeah, they'll never fucking tell anyone you bought something from Divine Interventions. They get frequent questions. Oh, here's the countries that it gets shipped to. Okay. So they have it shipped to Argentina, Australia, Austria, Belgium, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Brazil, Bulgaria, Canada, Croatia, Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, France, French Guiana, I don't know what the heck that is actually, Finland, Germany, Greece, Hong Kong, Hungary, Iceland, Ireland, Israel, Italy, Japan, Liechtenstein, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Mexico, Netherlands, Antilles, New Zealand, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Qatar, Russia, South Africa, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, United Kingdom, United States, and this is a hoot and a holler, Vatican City. Color. Since each piece is made... Oh, so you get, like, your pieces, okay? You can get whatever you want. Now, apparently, all of these are about $30, 28, 20... Yeah, they're... I don't know, like, what the average price of a fucking dildo is, but I assume that's, good price. So they have, like... Okay, that's shipping fact, color pack, and wholesale inquiries. So this is divine interventions, man. And, ladies and gentlemen, it is... Wait, can I buy something from these guys? Hold on. Let's see if anything's buyable right now. Let me get the, let's see how much the Grim Reaper costs to get. Okay, so I have Grim Reaper. That's about $60. Proceed to shipping. Oh, boy. Give them your... Oh, wow, holy shit. I could actually get this, man. What the fuck? Alright, ladies and gentlemen. This is quite possibly the first possible... Well, not the first possible, but second possible Red Room that we have gotten to. Now... As many of you know, Red Rooms are places where you can watch somebody be tortured and killed for, pleasure. Sometimes it can be pre-recorded, sometimes it's live streamed, whatever it is. The first time when we came across was the ISIS Red Room. We also came across the Alicia, webpage, which kind of could have been a Red Room, but not really. Over here we have the Shadow Web Red Rooms. Now... of course, the screen is blurred, but I managed to write out exactly what it says on the actual webpage on here, right? I can't show you any gore, obviously, because of, YouTube policies and whatnot. I have, it's looking at it with increased scrutiny. So over here, this is Shadow Web Red Rooms. Welcome, Darknet user. You've reached the Shadow Web's Red Rooms. Death shows are streamed live, held every other week. Once your one-time membership fee is paid, ongoing shows free for paid membership. So one-time fee, right? We've built a customized Firefox browser specifically configured to securely and anonymously access our servers using the SPDY protocol. SPDY adds a new single session layer over SSL, allowing for multiple concurrent and interleaved streams over a single TCP connection. In short, it means we guarantee you won't be disappointed. To join, send a short email to redrmaxs@sig8, and I'm pretty sure I messed up some of the words after that, from an anonymous Darknet email account. An admin will reply with a wallet address in 1 to 2 days. Send 0.5 Bitcoin to that section, and you'll get a link to a secure browser, receive 24-hour notification, welcome to our club. Now, there have actually been a couple of people who've told me, oh, this is a real Red Room, oh my god, is this real? Allow me to burst the bubble. Fortunately, it's not real, and I can tell you exactly why. First of all, Death shows stream live, held every other week. A one-time membership would not be valuable. It wouldn't happen, okay? You'd have to pay, because this shit is expensive. You got a ton of stuff to do to keep your ass covered and hidden from anybody else watching on here, okay? And 0.5 Bitcoin is nowhere close to, alright? If you want to get actual snuff or, like, actual kind of Red Room stuff, it can cost up to $10,000 and above, This shit isn't cheap. The most highest class, richest of people, who are into this kind of sick shit, get access to this kind of crap. So that's what you have to look for. Again, you also have to realize a lot of these are FBI honeypots. So if you're dumb enough to pay 0.5 Bitcoin over here, then you probably deserve to get your ass arrested. And why the fuck would you pay this? It's goddamn scary as shit. No. Of course, there's some things such as the customized Firefox browser. Now, here's the issue. When you create a custom browser, now the ideology is that it's used, okay? It's necessary. The reason why it's Firefox is because it's open source, it's very reliable. Now how this works is that they have their own version of Tor, right? So we're on Tor, the Onion router. We're on our version of Firefox. If they're doing it, they have their own anonymized servers with their own anonymized web browser, right? That they can fully control. So what essentially happens is if you run a very ragtag crew of mercs or, some really, really dark, depraved shit, you want full control over that web. You want to know who gets in, who gets out. And by having your own browser, you can really, really keep tabs on this kind of stuff. Now, again, when you're doing it this way, they know everything about you, but you don't know everything about them. So you're kind of getting fucked on the whole trust deal. They over here they mentioned the SPDY protocol, which is actually, it's a speedy protocol. What it is, it's basically, it works in a similar vein. I'm not really keen. It works in a similar way to HTTP. The key difference here is it actually tries to reduce network load, while while giving a better connection overall and better privacy. That's what SPDY is. So they're not bullshitting that out of nowhere. That's essentially what it is. It provides a better connection method and a more secure connection method. Is this actually real? No. Okay. What they did was they took a site, they put the stuff on there. If we go back to the site, actually, I can't actually click anywhere on this website, and they have this grotesque image of a woman just completely mauled and ripped apart to death, laying on some couch over here. It's really fucking depraved. They also have an update going on over here about some answers. And it's just basically the top part of this. And they said that they had a little hiccup, and there's a bunch of people that joined in. The last update was actually 2015-10-27 at T-148. So this is relatively new, but I'm sure it's most likely fake. So if you ever stumble upon something like this, it's most definitely fake. It's not real. Okay, if this was real, it wouldn't be looking like this. It'd definitely be a little harder to find. I mean, it was already hard to find itself, looking around through. It wasn't really indexed on deep web search engines as you would really think it is. And for obvious reasons, the way it's coded and everything. And that being said, real ones are typically, you wouldn't be able to find them. You have to go look through IRC. You have to really look for them, man. But yeah, this is that web page. This is our first Red Room. It's a really depraved part of it. And that being said, we're going to step away. It's obviously fake. Trust me, I've debunked it. And we're going to go look at some other stuff. Goddamn. Crazy ass shit. Alright, so this is a package of files, apparently, on Area 51, the home of the Elamiles on Earth. If you don't know what Area 51 is a desert base that the U.S. owns. I think it's the U.S. Air Force, USAF, U.S. I don't know what it is, but it's a U.S.-run base in Nevada, in the Mojave Desert, I believe. And in Nevada over there, they have it's the one area where you can actually not get into. It's completely closed off, super secret area, okay? They got fucking feds up the ass and in the perimeter of that area. Now, there's tons of people around to see what's actually inside of it, but nobody's ever, gotten to see it. Now, the thing about it is Area 51 is, what's the word I'm looking for here? Area 51, of course, it's a hard area to get inside to. It's a bad area to get into. You can't really go inside it. But what it was used for initially was to create, stealth jets, back during the Cold War when we were fighting against, the Ruskies and stuff, and, we used the stealth technology over them, stuff like the Blackbird and whatnot, and the U-2 spy planes and shit. But over here, this is apparently maps of it and documents. So we're going to look inside here. For the most part, these are, I believe, they should be declassified, but let's look inside and see what's going on. So let's open up the first PDF. Apparently, it's classified information concerning the Air Force's operation location near Groom Lake, Nevada. And that's about, wait, can I don't know how to, oh yeah, here it is. This is apparently this one person telling us, this is by, I don't even know who it is. Find that in the paramount interest of the U.S. to exempt the USAF operating, it's the Air Force, near Groom Lake, Nevada, blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, this is where they were talking about, waste disposal, stuff that, in fact, what they would do is they burn stuff over there, and there was, certain chemicals. And I believe a lot of people that worked on the security team in Area 51 actually had major health problems because they were just burning shit in, burn piles and stuff. That's probably what it was. So they have, a map over here of Area 51. So let's talk about this, okay? So around over here, this is Groom Lake, right? This is this is, when you're over here in this top part, it's all fair game, right? You're allowed to walk wherever the fuck you want. Now, this area is actually the point, where the feds will start to look at you, right? And they'll have, signs posted. Once you get past this clearly defined black line, which is, a bunch of mountains and stuff, right? This is where you are not allowed to go, all right? And they will fucking shoot you on sight if you try to go there, man. Let me tell you that. They're fucking crazy in terms of its secrecy. So this is like another PDF here. Let's open that up. And this is Air Force bases, and this is a long PDF, by the way. This is just like an overall look at the air bases. So if you look around over here, they just have bases on like everything. So they got like, you know, Moody, which is fucking, where's this shit at? Jacksonville, Florida. This is a satellite photo. So they have the sub-pawns up here. They got DICOMs, radar range, quick kill radars. This is where the communication hubs are. Now over here they have, you know, the dining HQ, they have a control tower, they have a Janet terminal. So here's the cool thing, okay? Here's what the Janet terminal is. Alright, and I'm going to go full conspiracy theory. When they had to get people to work there, right? People obviously, not everyone lived on Area 51. A lot of them were civvies. So what would happen is the civvies would drive to the airports in like Nevada, you know, Phoenix and all that kind of stuff, and they would stop at the airport. Now, they had a whole terminal, right? The Janet terminal with like civilian-looking aircraft. So it could be like Southwest Airlines, all that kind of shit, the civilian stuff. And they would, like, the airports would secretly shift people around, right? And they would create this dummy airplane for you to get onto. Now, what would happen at that point was you would get on there and you would fly off, and nobody knew that this was an Area 51 plane. Nobody knew of a fucking Janet terminal there, right? This was like always anonymized. This was like the Tor relay of airplane flying. So they would go on there, they would fly here, and they would fly back. This is how secretive and fucking intense this was. Okay? You know, you weren't even driving in there. This is how they fucking operated. So over here they have explosive storages, they have what is this, dorms, which is where on-field staff would stay, right? You know, stuff like, military personnel, right? Like MPs. Recreation, Sam's Place, waste burial. This is like one of the burn pits. This is TV equipment, water tanks, pistol range, boneyard, fuel farm, sump. This is like fucking intense. And like, the more and more time it passed, the more and more shit they added. Like before, this used to be just an aerial testing area, right? Which is why you can explain the runways. This is where they created stealth jets. And this is why they had like surrounding mountains so high that nobody could see them operate here, right? So that's what Area 51 is doing, man. That's what it really was for. And they have like another map over here with more shit like tossed in. So they have the U2 runways, the A12s, all that kind of stuff. So in reality, it's not as much a Lamaus as it is secret government aircrafts that they were testing out and shit. As you can see, a lot of the stuff here was actually, this was like a little bit more, I guess, in its infancy. This is a little higher of a shot, I guess you could say. And they had quick kill radar sites and all that stuff too, so like just to keep anyone from like snooping in on them and shit. And they still do. Now, this is apparently, this is one of those plans, right? So this document is actually a Black Op document, right? And what it is basically they are talking about those same aircrafts that they were building, you know, so you know, to use against those Soviets. And then they got more and more stuff. This is just like a geographical map of the area. So you can tell that Area 51, very secretive. Do we expect some ALMAUs? No, but apparently some deep web individual has done some light research and found some information on Area 51. So hopefully this is better than nothing. And again, I hope I could explain what the fuck Area 51 was. You know, a lot of people spread rumors about it, but that's what it was. It was just a secretive base for us to create shit in. And I'm pretty sure most countries have their Area 51s. Ours is just a little more, you know, known, I guess. That being said, I spent quite a fair bit talking about Area 51. Let's go to the next thing on our deep web hunt. So this is apparently a archive of tickling porn. Yeah, apparently a big facet of pornography is tickling. I don't know. I don't know, man. To each their fucking own. But this is a site dedicated to that. Now, if you go to the home, it says, "Welcome, are you ready for some laughter?" Now, you can upload yours and you can download a bunch of stuff. But if we go to the videos tab, we can see that some of this stuff is really weird. You have CalStar, which I don't know what the hell it is. It's a Bond. Ooh, what the fuck? Czech Ticklish Girls, Dungeon Maidens, FM Concept, French Real Tickling, Silver Cherry, Tickle Abuse, Tickle Chicks, Tickle Hell, Tickle Whore, what is Tickle Hell even? Stock Naked Tickling, Tickle Hell Free For All, Naked Tickle Studies. Then they have like Blue Fetish, which Laura Bound Tickled. What the fuck? Is this just Dungeon What? Oh, I click on FM Concept. Terrorized by tickling. Oh man, these are some weird titles. Apparently Dungeon Maiden says nothing in it. It's too fucking depraved for this. What is T2D? Afternoon Tickle Torture. A new tie-in tickle for Brittany Brooks. Wait, hold on. Let me just... What is this shit? September. It's so relatively close. What is this? Dude, what the fuck? This isn't even like nudes. This is just straight up like one girl tickling the other. It goes on for 11 minutes apparently. It's just literally someone getting tickled. That's all it is. There's no fucking porno. It's tickling. That's it. That's all it is. It's just tickling. What the fuck? What? I didn't even know that was a thing. Why? What? Hold on, let me go back to the main page. It was literally, like, I thought, like, I'd have to fucking, I thought it was just, like, gonna be, like, fucking, nudes or something, like, really hellish kind of stuff, because this said bondage. But this chick was tied to a bed, and she was just getting tickled and tickled and tickled. I have no idea how, man, so, what the why even? They have a special offer. I have no idea what the special offer is for. Now, you can actually have it all for a 0.5, so you can have half a terabyte of non-stop laughter tickling videos for just 4.5 Bitcoin. That's several $100s to watch random people that you don't know get tickled. I assume some of these may have nudes, but that video alone, the thumbnails on it, she was just getting fucking tickled. That's all it was. This is the full access to the site. Or the whole collection can be downloaded to your hard drive. Good luck explaining that to somebody coming by. What do you have on here? Huh? Tickle videos. Just tickle videos. And you can contact the person right here. They have their PGP keys and everything. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have found our fetish porn website for this week. This is Tickle Porn. And that's... Deep Web's a hell of a place, man. It really fucking is. It's a hell of a place. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, to our Deep Web video of the week. Sometimes there may or may not be, but, every week, and so I try to find you something from the dank web that apparently is a video on here. Most of these usually end up being art projects. We found one where a chick was trapped, one where the guy was fed a bowl of soup, God knows what. And here we have an edgy Deep Web video, about 1 minute and 21 seconds in runtime. Far cry shorter than the last ones we've seen. But then again, there's some where length doesn't describe it. The content inside it is weird on its own right. But we're gonna see what this one has. Again, I've always changed the name of it, so it can never be, nobody ever has to look for it. But this one, we're gonna hit play, and we're gonna see what this one contains. Right off the bat, I can already tell you this is art project level editing. We got a mattress. I have no idea what the fuck I'm looking at. What the fuck? Welcome to your nightmares for the next couple days, ladies and gentlemen. This is, fucking hate clowns, dude. Okay, that's pretty fucking funny. What the fuck? Got a power tool. Why is it these are always filmed with like the shittiest of cameras, man, or like the worst of fucking resolution choices? Oh my god, dude, that face is really fucking... There's something with the audio that's really fucking giving me a headache right now. I'm getting a fucking searing headache looking at this. It's like melting, dude, and it's almost over. What the fuck am I watching? That face is genuinely fucking creepy, dude. And now that it's ended, as you can see, there's like some weird face in the back. Dude, that face was genuinely fucking weird. And now, here's the thing. Okay? The edgiest video that we have seen on the deep web was that one with the CGI baby and shit and like the one fucking person burning in the middle. But this one, I would argue, is slightly more edgier than that. Sure, it's got this weird face. It's got this weird face kind of deal going on. Just look at that. Fuck, that's nightmare fuel right there, dude. That's fucking weird. but it doesn't really have that much substance to it. You know, we had that whole fucking weird, we had that whole shopping, you know, the cannibal stuff going on. That kind of imagery is weird. Over here, it's just we see this face, then we got that clown, and that's about it. I feel like a lot of these people, I don't know why, there has to be like these edgy art projects just uploaded on the deep web, and just because it's off, just because they think it's on the deep web, it's going to give it like fucking 50,000 more, you know, scary points, I guess. When it really doesn't. I think it's trying way too hard to be fucking edgy. I mean, I'll give it that. I'll give it. This face is weird, but when you get to this one like scene with like the power tool, you know, it's so fucking, it's like beginner filmmaking kind of stuff, dude. It's like really cringe level. I don't know what the fuck is trying to like do. Maybe he's trying to kill the clown. I have no idea. It's some avant-garde 1.5 minute piece that I don't really see what the fuck they're going for. But whatever it is, I mean, I guess they felt that it was edgy enough to be on the deep web. Did it move by itself? What the fuck? And they thought, hey, it's a good idea. And you know what? Good job. You know, you put some effort into it. I will give it. All right. It's got, you see, like a majority of it is just this one shot. And you cut right to this, man. And that's, again, a scary face. But I mean, like, I'm scared of clowns too. But, you know, you would think it would affect me a little more. But this has a lot of edginess to it. And that's not a good thing, ladies and gentlemen. That being said, that was our deep web video for the week, man. I gotta say, we've seen some weird shit, dude. Some of it's been nightmare fuel inducing. Some of it's, you know, some of it's just fucking hilarious. Some of it's just like really scary for all the wrong reasons. But this week, I'll ask you, how edgy do you think this video is on a scale of 1 to 10? Let me know. I really do want to know. It just so fucking whatever, man. That being said, let's see what else is on the dank web. Fucking hell, dude. This shit. Sometimes, man, the edginess scales are just off the charts. So before we end the video here, we're gonna look at one final website, and this is the Vitality Platform Beta, currently invite only. Now, basically, it's an invite to something that you have no idea what it's about. Now, in the first 6 letters, it says dating. So maybe it's a dating site, but again, you don't know that. So over here, you're just requesting an invite, and you have to give a fair amount of knowledge. So I guess, you know, we'll give it something. So you need to give it an email address, which I'm obviously not going to fucking aim for, because I'm not giving it any information. Now, it says, how old are you? Again, it asks you what your age is, what the fuck your gender is, and you can say neither or whatever. How would you describe your orientation? What are you looking for? What is your U.S. zip code? And then how far would you be willing to look for? How do you smoke, use drugs? Do you have an experience in beta testing? I work in the InfoSec field. I've done formal game, all that kind of stuff. And then you can give more information. So from the first couple questions, you assume that this is a dating website kind of thing. Well, all fair and all fair, whatever, okay. But why the fuck are they not listing what it's all about? You know, it's so vague. But then, and you would think, okay, sure, it's about, you know, a dating site, all right? You got those same questions, okay? Are you over 18? Yes. You know, would you be willing to use a condom? You know, how old are you? All those kind of fucking questions, okay? But then you get to this bottom part over here. It's like, do you have any experience at all? And then it's like, I signed up for pre-release video games, beta testing, InfoSec. So what are you, beta testing a dating site? I mean, that's the first time I've ever heard of it. So this is kind of weird, okay? And why does this exist on the deep web? I have no idea. But apparently, you know, somebody would be dumb enough to give information over here to this random person. And, you know, when you get an invite code, you have to enter it over here. And then you go to this other website. So what is this website? Well, if you get an invite code, then you go to this upper echelon on this website and see what it's all about. So it's tempting to give the information to it, but I'm not going to give any info to it. I mean, I could make a dummy email account, actually, and give it to it. But I don't know if I really want to give it any kind of stuff. You know, going into this, maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see about it. But for now, we're going to actually end this episode over here. I feel like I got a fair amount of material. I'm looking at the waveforms. There's like a bunch of gaps because I was looking for a lot. And I was, you know, my head actually hurt a little bit watching, you know, some of the stuff. So I had to go away and, you know, relax. But yeah, this is the Vitality Platform Beta. What the Vitality Platform Beta is, I have no idea. It seems like a dating site, but that last question is a fucking throw off, man. I guess maybe he's trying to ask what your beta testing experience is, but Whatever, man. If it's a dating site on the deep web, congratulations. I don't think we've seen a dating site yet, but if this is it, we got there, man. This has been another episode of Dank Web Browsing. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. This is me, Mutahar, and I am out.